It's the latest from Sting, and you heard it first on today's Best Music, Energy 1200. We're in a high-tech studio. We're in the 90s, and things sure would look different if we were going back, say, 30 or 40 years ago. Instead of seeing a guy looking something like this, perhaps you'd see a guy looking more like this. And instead of just being the announcer in the studio by himself, he would be the producer, talking to, not CDs, but a live band right over there in Studio B on the other side of the glass. You guys ready in there? Stand by. 3, 2, 1. You're on.
Well, I'm drifting into deep water. I'm starting to care for you. You're getting me in deep water. Just be careful what you do.
In the course of their career, these guys have been labeled, among other things, as a country band, a jazz group, and a novelty act. The Radio Kings is certainly not a band whose career you can sum up in a sentence or two. So let's go right to the source to get the scoop on a group of musicians who are happy to be living in the past.
Hey, Bert, how you doing? Oh, hey, friends. It's Melody Mike Cantrell here from the Radio Kings. That's right. Now, you know, a lot of folks come up to me and say, "Hey, Melody Mike, we sure enjoy your music, but how long have you guys been on the air?" Well, if the truth be told, we've been on since, July of 1953. That's right. That's when we got signed to a multi-year contract on Clue Radio in Whittet Lake. We've been on every morning at 5:30 ever since with Wake Up Whittet Lake, Farmer's Fun Time. But unfortunately, the radio station got sold there about a year ago, and it's forced the Radio Kings out on our first world tour. We played a lot of big places near you, probably. We played, we played just out of Wedlock at the big Mango Festival, and we played Incognito for the Longerama, and we played at Carson's department store over there in Gooch Corners for the opening of their new elevator. And now we're back here relaxing. I'm going to tell you about a new feature. It's the new Radio King Museum, located right here in my home.
Here are the Radio Kings listening to the playback of our latest recording, Songs of Health and Hygiene. Say hi, boys. In 1976, we shot our first music video, cashing in on the disco craze. 1, 2, 3. Very smooth. The Radio Kings were the first to experiment with quadraphonic sound. Here's the boys watching our very first television show. Ground transportation provided by Connoisseur Motors of Whittet Lake. How's the ride, boys?
One of these days about 5 o'clock in the middle of the day.
In real life, the Radio Kings have been together for just under 2 years. But already, they've managed to build a large and loyal following in central Canada and the northern United States. The group plays a style of music that was popular in the 30s and 40s. And while they take their music very seriously, they're also serious about keeping the fun in their act.
A lot of musicians over the years, and I've seen it many times, that they lose sight of the fact that the music industry is part of the entertainment industry. Mm-hmm. And you're supposed to go out there and entertain. In Canada, a group like ours, I think, there's nothing else like it. My philosophy always has been, do the music really, really well, and do the entertainment really, really well, and you got all the bases covered.
The Radio Kings are saluting the early days of radio. What would it be like if we could go there today?
Well, you know, back years ago, the radio stations would have live bands come into the studio and play on a regular basis, and even do live commercials and things like that. The early days of radio. It even translated into TV in the early days of TV.
From Stacy's Breakfast Nook on Lincoln and Vine, Mr. Oink Sausage presents Wake Up Witched Lake, starring the pride of the Tri-County area, the Radio Kings. Featuring on the electric extendo table, Skid Skidmore. And on fiddle and guitar, Happy Floyd Cripps. On the full fiddle, it's Cubby Thump Thurman. And on the drum, the Raja Rhythm, Rolly LaRock. Now, here's the leader of the Radio Kings, Melody Mike Cantrell.
Your secondhand love is ruining me. Can't you see, baby, can't you see? Why can't you just set me free from your secondhand love? I've done everything that I can do, still your loving makes me blue. I wish that I could say I'm through with your secondhand love. Night's on my heart, but the pawn man said it was all in vain. He said your heart's too badly broke, and don't you know it's filled with pain.
Our main objective is to have fun and raise people's awareness of that style of music, which a lot of things sprouted out of. Country music has gone over a whole bunch of metamorphoses over the years, and what an incredible gap between Jimmy Rogers and Hank Williams and, let's say, Billy Ray Cyrus. I like the rootsier kind. I like the stuff with gospel harmonies, bluegrass harmonies. I like the instruments of the mandolin, the banjo, the guitar, the upright bass, and all that kind of stuff. And I just like that kind of music, and there's a lot of influences in there that are really important in the evolution of music, pop music in general.
What do you suppose the rest of the Radio Kings would be doing on a night like tonight?
Well, I think they're probably all up at their rehearsal hall on the side of the mountain in the old rehearsal cabin. I can give Melody Mike a call and give you a map, and you can meet them up there.
Yeah, come on in there, Robert. This is where we
This is great. This is...
Hey.
Whoa!
Oh, Robert, I got you.
Melody Mike! Can we talk about your kitchen for a second here?
Well, yeah, this is built in the side of a mountain, you know, and the beavers got the support in the front. And the
Floor's just a little bit out of whack.
No, but we just come up here to rehearse anyway, you know.
I understand. And Floyd, I see, has a guitar over there.
Whoa, he sure does. Let's do a number, boys.
You reckon?
Do tumbleweed. All right. A roving cowboy, traveling all night long, nights underneath the prairie moon. I ride along and sing this tune. Lean into it.
See them tumbling down, pledging their love to the ground. Lonely but free I'll be found, drifting along with the tumbling tumbleweeds, drifting along with the tumbling tumbleweed.